Okay. Jump. Yeah, I'm a little burnt out on this whole thing. Should I play more? Should I not? We'll play more.
Ready, Exile? It is time to hunt! This land is dying, but even a rotting carcass has its uses, yes? Then it is settled. We will
Driving
make
down
rotting
house
carcasses
prices.
and use them to produce the tools we will need to survive. But only the finest rotting carcasses will do. Einhar is not picky, but I cannot say the same for the first ones. There are a few beasts nearby, Exile.
Okay. So we've now a bit more to do on levels, now that Einhar can turn up. I can't remember what level I was the last time I came through here. There, pushed this up just over 300. Though obviously the more I go up, the more blood and sand takes it up. Okay, here's one of them. Oh, and hop.
Off you go, little beast! Away!
Nice. Okay, that's disturbing. But yeah, even if I replace Sleep Slam as my right click, I think I'll hold on to it all the same because being able to hop over terrain is very useful. Also, another thing useful, having Einhar for this bit. Obelisks with Einhar will go so much smoother. An issue, I could see some of the people appearing over here. I can still jump to them though. Bit of a push though. Okay. Do it. Oh, it's Val.
Too much baggage.
Come on, bring him down, bring him down. Right Master Decapitator. Okay, now imagine how harder that would have been without Einhar. Even if he isn't doing much damage himself, he provides this. Just inherent, like, improve life regen, life reach, and life on kill. It's very useful. See, 3% from all that. Then basic, base max recover from life reach 57 total. See, 38 with him around. Really, it's a lot lower. Honestly, these events would be a lot easier if I was in a, grouped with someone. Because think about it. 2 people running around hitting statues means a lot more statues are getting hit. And therefore, a lot more monsters are claimable. And the rewards are yours for the taking.
Far too much baggage.
Upon this capture with pride, Exile. You hunt well.
Alright. The person I was talking to about this game on Twitter was recommending 2 other uniques, or saying that if I got 2 other uniques, I'll be set in regards to leveling. Because of the 2 I'd gotten last night, like in conjunction with the 2 I'd gotten. If I get that'll be handy. Oh, I'm definitely gonna have to grab that. You know what? Let's just start our downward trek now. Sooner I get over here, the better. The other ones were Wanderlust and Gold Rim. Do I have actually unique boots? No, I don't. So yeah, I need. If I got Gold Rim, I will be replacing this. Which I'm a little apprehensive of. But Wanderlust would be would be no problem. Okay, we'll be actually bringing this to a close soon because need to actually do a little bit of shopping.
And kindly stay dead.
Okay. Let's hop over this way. Let's see if we can't see any critters. Yeah, there's one over here. None of these are new. I've already caught them on my previous Scion. There we go.
Do not worry, little beast. We are friends now.
You know, I really need to get back to finishing Witcher. I did a bit of work on Heart of Stone recently. I started that and all that, but I haven't finished it. I still haven't finished Witcher. Meaning I haven't edited and uploaded the previous playthrough of this. You know, Betrayal. Should look more like it's lapping up against the side, because right now it'll end up looking like it's flowing through the rock. Okay, the other one's probably over here. Or it's down there. One or the other. Thank you, Einhar. And yeah, clearly he does contribute a fair chunk of damage to fights. So yeah, like I was saying, any...
Far too much baggage.
You know, any obelisk with him around is going to be a lot better than it otherwise would be. Because he's just so goddamn useful. He improves your regen and your healing. And he does a fair chunk of damage. And it's especially handy when it comes to, you know, the obelisks, because of the whole limited time to choose your minions and all that. Actually, when I get Dominating Strike, Dominating Blow, that would be really handy. Say if I can dominate a ton of mooks first, then have them all rampaging around on the obelisks, the obelisk units. That would be really helpful. Especially because they got some AoE going on. Oh, actually no, they don't have AoE, but I'll be adding AoE via my stuff. Excuse me, sorry.
Far too much baggage.
I'm just thinking about how much goddamn ridiculous amounts I have recorded for this category right now on my channel. Targa, Beast Poacher.
Far too much baggage.
Ha! Like, I have, like I was saying before I even started recording this series, I have 200 gigs of... Was it 200 gigs? I think it was 200 gigs of... No, maybe it's just 100 gigs. No, it was 100 hours, yeah. I think it's 200 gigs of Path of Exile, and then 90 gigs of Grim Dawn. No, it's not 90 gigs of Grim Dawn, it's 90 hours of Grim Dawn. 100 hours of Path of Exile, 90 hours of Grim Dawn. Then I have a bit of Witcher to do, then I'm starting this series, or I have a bit of my next Grim Dawn playthrough started. Oh, it's all insane. Aspect of the Hellion? Ugh. Just die.
That was a great hunt, Exile.
I hate
Einhar
that.
will write a mighty poem about it. It will surprise you to learn that I am not popular. The others here are ignorant. They do not see the end coming. They are not survivors like me. Or you. Before we met, I kept beasts in the encampment. They got into the grain, then the meat. They were not as picky as Einhar about where they did their business. I learned that rowers do not digest rower meat very well. So I moved them to a new location. The menagerie. Far away. It is a secret place. This is where we will perform the ritual for the first ones. I have built a blood altar for such a purpose. Do you wish to see it? Tell Einhar. You will be taken there.
If I toss down a... Actually, no, I have the portal elsewhere. That's fine. Okay. Einhar, do you by any chance see anything wrong with this? Like how creepy and sinister it is? No. Of course you don't. Okay, I can't go be his portal yet. I think I have to use this thing. I could actually split off here and go beat up Oak. Probably a good idea. I was going to say something, but I can't remember now.
There's no resting on your laurels in Rayclast.
Indeed. Found this guy easy enough. Sup?
You strike me as someone who craves a higher purpose.
Nice stuff.
Something worthy. Something like peace. 3 tribes battle for this forest. Every day my brethren and I battle and die with Creighton's rats of the bridge and Alira's thralls of the old road. To spare the lives of many, you need take only 2. But if peace isn't reward enough for you, bring me the amulets that hang around Creighton and Alira's worthless necks. When joined with mine, those trinkets will forge us a new strength, you and I. The strength to bring about peace.
Help Oak, which will permanently grant me 20% increased global physical damage, 2% physical damage reduction, and 1 life regenerate per second. That is incredible. That is incredible. Kill Oak. No, skill point. Skill point. Plus, he's Bandalord, and I'm not fancying helping him out. He's really tanky. And he realizes AoE. They've really changed this boss fight.
I have nothing more to give.
Yeah, you do. Finally.
There's your peace, Oak. The only peace that anyone can expect in Rayclast.
Yeah, no, I need the int. I need the int. A relic of its own relationship awaits reconciliation with its kin. I should look around for the stone. The waypoint.
Far too much baggage.
Given what they've, the change in like war surrounding the parasites, like they were just things before on critters, now it's young of that god. The fact that there's parasites here is weird, you know. Oh, and actually, I was thinking of just like leaving the zone and not just finding not even just finding the waypoint. There should be an obelisk around here somewhere. Tree roots block your path. Perhaps they can be opened at a later time. Can't wait till I get the thing that'll boost molten strike damage. You know, the adds the strength modifier thing, that passive. That would be beautiful.
Let me tell your future. A grand treasure fractures like a dropped mirror, yet somehow goes unharmed.
Alright.
I have seen warriors in black in the east. They are from your Oriath. Better fed, better armed than you, Exile. Oriath did not want you, so why does it follow you here? You will understand what you see more than I. Go east and find these warriors in black. If there is danger to us, I need to learn of it.
Oh, you have a few.
Yena thinks she knows the spirit, that it talks to her. She talks to herself. Silk is no hunter. Silk scares children with stories at fire time. That 8-leg he wears, he did not kill it. Found it in the forest dead of age. I would like to see Silk face live 8-leg one day. See him wrapped up for lunch.
Foreshadowing.
Their skin makes good boots. Their spit makes painful death. Unclean. Do not eat of the trees surrounding the Chamber of Sins. Do not drink of the water, and do not rest. The beasts there look weak, born badly. They are faster, stronger than they seem.
I'll stick with what I have.
Travel far.
Well, actually, I just realized I had a coin to spend. I never spent it. Couldn't actually remember why I went back. Still being bothered by me thinking I saw DLC for some game I really liked.
Welcome.
Actually, no way, I did spend the prophecy.
Guidance is priced in...
Annoying. Anyway, let's go find the obelisk here. I think I'll call it then. Because that's actually 2 hours up. I can record more later, but... you know, for now, I'm done. Wow. Toro Ogasso.
A grand treasure fractures like a dropped mirror, yet somehow goes unharmed.
Far too much baggage.
I really need to clear out all these. I should have sold like these rings and stuff. Whatever. But anyway, this is better than what I currently have. Lose some resistances, but gain a chunk of damage and accuracy. And light radius for what little that matters. 69.7. 142.6. Oh, just got a message. Need to respond. Alright. Probably. You know, I've said before that sometimes I feel with some games they reach a point where it's just like fodder to like play through while doing something else, you know? Right now I feel like I've played through so much Grim Dawn, so much of this Path of Exile content, that's what all this is for me right at the moment. It's just like, it would be more fun to me if I was like watching a Let's Play while playing it. Obviously I'm making a Let's Play, so I can't do that. Unless I did this with no commentary, and I had the Let's Play playing on my phone. Nah, I feel wrong not doing commentary. Oh, damn.
Far too much baggage.
Waste. Actually, I'm just thinking. Portal.
What do you want?
So. Could hold on to that till I got, oh. Sell 3 rares and you get an Orb of Alchemy. Good to know. I think they might need to be rares of the same type, though. Or maybe even same item. Probably not quite that strict. But they might all need to be sword rares or whatever. Whatever.
Return if you must.
Okay. If I head back to Act 1 and to Einhar's Watch, I could just see if I can't get the one here done again. I just really want to get another one of those incubated items. They're just a new thing and it's kind of cool. Okay, can I jump up this side? Yes. Is there no obelisk here? I remember being able to do this back in Betrayal. Make some cheeky, actually engage with the League despite being overleveled through the zone. Okay, this is kind of funny. Yeah, there's not an obelisk here at all. Unless there's one here in the water. You can just hold this down and keep going in the direction you want to go. Have to hold down both mouse buttons, but left click, then right click. Really? No obelisk? Guess they must put some minimum level thing in for it. Okay. Open portal. Einhar's watch.
Hello?
Okay, let's just finish off his quest here.
Welcome to Einhar. The arena just north.
Okay, let's see what I can make. Sadly, none of these. Need very particular ones for it. But I can get 8 chromatic orbs. So that's something.
Prove to the first ones you are worthy, Exile.
Beautiful.
You are truly a survivor.
Defeat a red beast at the blood altar. Alright. Didn't even realize that was part of the challenge. I kind of skimmed through these previously. Complete these Legion encounters. At least 10, 50, 100, and 150. Okay, Karui, Eternal Empire, Vol, Marquette, and Templar. We killed Karui Fire Speaker and a Right Master Decapitator. Haven't touched the rest though. Complete these quests. Obtain 3 Vol skill gems. That's easy. Just don't ask me to get the Skeleton Army one. Kill these unique bosses. I didn't realize Innocence was Emps. Alright. Alright, that's not too bad. Wait, Overseer Crow. That's probably the guy in the slave pits. Yeah. Ooh, that would be nasty. Complete twinned maps. Embrace corruption. Corrupt a gem into a level 21 gem. That's a gamble. If you corrupt it to a max level gem, you have a chance of making level 21. Or any number of things can happen. Well, a variety of other things could happen instead. Obtain a corrupted mirrored item from any strongbox. Obtain 2 of the same sacrifice fragments from a Vol vessel in a Vol side area. And use the corruption altar in the Temple of Azazel to corrupt an item unpredictably. Defeat the Widow in Sunken City map while you're covered by 5 or more stacks of covered in webs. Defeat the cleansing item in the Basilica map while there are no statues in their starting positions. Defeat the Vision of Justice in the Orchard map while you're affected by an Offering of Judgment. Woad, Mockery of Man in the Defiled Citadel map while no statues are in their starting positions. Complete the domain of timeless conflict. Complete 10,000 map tiers. Completing a tier 1 map gives 1 tier. Completing a tier 2 map gives 2 tiers. That's okay. Let's be honest here. That sounds fucking painful. Complete any 15 of the following 19 unique maps on your atlas. A map is completed by killing its bosses, its unique boss, or bosses if it has any. Maps without unique bosses are completed by opening specific unique chests. Oh, Brandis Manor is still here. Cool. That gives you access to an old league where you can get Brandis coins. Brandis coins can be traded for a variety of currencies. Well, it's a currency traded for a variety of items, including like uniques and everything. Oh, sorry. Kerblad. Wolfpack's Den. Complete the following encounters in the domain of timeless conflict. Revive 10 generals in a single thing. Defeat 300 sergeants, 300 monsters with symbols, and 75 generals. Complete the Breachhead. Defeats Adritzi, the Pale Council, and unlock Veiled modifiers. Release all monsters and chests of the following things in a single encounter. Can't be done in the domain of timeless conflict. So Karui, Eternal Empire, Templar, Vol, Marquette, and all of both factions in a single encounter. Okay, that seems like very much a thing you have to do with like a particular loadout. Like, tons of minions, tons of burly minions, you know. I know. That energy orb thing, a ball lightning, you know? Just something that allows you to do a ton of damage over a wide area, you know? That seems to be what you need. Could be wrong. Complete 30 red tier rare maps. Well, they have 8 mods. Maps having 8 mods is a potential outcome of Val Orb Corruption. These maps completed by killing their unique bosses. Sextants, Scarabs, and Xanamods do not count towards the mod count of this challenge. I actually opened that once. It was ages back though. It was during the pre-amble to Betrayal. Defeat the Delve boss, the end of all that is, the Bestiary boss, and have I even killed a Bestiary boss? Defeat Legion monsters or open Legion chests marked with the symbols which drop the following rewards. Abyss, Armor, Bestiary, Breach, Currency, Divination cards, Essences, Fossils, Fragments, Gems, Harbinger, Incubators, Labyrinth, Maps, Parandus, Prophecies, Scarabs, Talismans, Trinkets, Uniques, and Weapon. So there's Legion monsters that drop Parandus stuff. Parandus coins. Nice. Scarabs too. I would love if this was actually added to the base game. But there's such a little basing to this. Probably feels that it's gonna be like the, you know, the shard thing where you fuse things together. You know, the breaches. At most, you'll find these within maps. You know, there might be a thing to me, you know, give you a chance, guaranteed to find one, you know, an obelisk. Like you with the breaches, you'll be guaranteed to find a breach on this map. But other than that, it will be just a random chance. I don't see them actually adding this to the standard game. I only see them adding this to... Oh, that's odd. Hover over this and all of them disappear. Huh. But yeah, I don't see them adding this to... Oh, cool. Yeah, I don't see them adding this to the base game. I see them just adding it to... maps at the most, sadly. Well, there's a ton of gubbins here. Like, you know, compare this to, say, Betrayal. You know? I feel there isn't, you know... The Betrayal was certainly a different beast. You know? Or even to, you know, the temple. And you doing different runs of it and all this. It just feels like there's more meat, like, a different flair to them for it to be added to the base game. This feels very much more of a thing they add to maps at the most. Sadly, does mean I'll be once this league is over, I probably won't be touching these much ever again. I'm terrible with maps. Just the randomization, the randomized content of it just doesn't do it for me. I like a bit of structure and questing and all that to my content, and I've also, the maps also demand you to be well geared and in a good position, and if you aren't, you'll be fucked over repeatedly and quite viciously. So yeah, basically sadly this looks like something that will be just secluded off to the maps when this league is done, if it's even done there. So it doesn't look like something I'll be touching ever again once that's over, you know? But we'll wait and see. Oh, there's the Black Sakema. We saw her mentioned before. Also beat up Palanai. Ooh, and remember the Viper, how we saw in one legendary, woman was sacrificed, but she was rejected and came back as a Viper. Yeah. Sanctus Vox. Uh-huh. Holy Voice. For Sanctus Coius. Coius Sanctus. There we go. But anyway, yeah. We'll take a look at this. Fully upgrade? Ugh, never doing that. Ugh. We'll take a look and see what I get done here. Who knows? Might get done more than I think. Might get done more than I think. So, anyway. Oh.
The crunch of bone, the splatter of blood. Is there anything as satisfying? You have proved you're a survivor, and the first ones have rewarded you. Capture more beasts, perform more rituals. This is what we will do, yes? The first ones have many blessings to bestow. We will discover them. Now go, survivor. More beasts await.
So.
Goodbye. Hello.
Bestiary Orb. Stores the beast so that it can be traded. Oh. It's very possible that that's all the other guys drop. You know, the Bestiary Legion guys? They just drop Bestiary Orbs. It's perfectly possible that's all they will drop. Certainly, there's value in them. They're worth a Chaos Orb each. That's... You know, you could sell them for a bit, you know? Presumably a Chaos Orb each. Or... Actually, probably not a Chaos Orb. Whatever. There might be value anyway in getting those as drops, you know? Even if you don't sell them, it's just using them yourself. But yeah, basically I was hoping that somehow they dropped the animals themselves, because it can be sometimes a bitch to find the right ones and all that, so having an additional source of animals would be actually useful. But we'll have to wait and see. I'm sure I'll stumble upon a bestiary one at some stage. I just need to get better at the whole demolishing a map thing. I think with the Molten Strike I am going the right way. There is a fair bit of AoE on it. I just need to get burlier and having more widespread damage kind of thing. Burlier and faster. Yeah, burlier and faster. But yeah, burlier and faster. Then I'll be having a better time with the Legion stuff. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna call this here. I'm just ranting and raving now anyway. So I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this, and I will be back soon to record more, and I will try and be more into this. It's just, I'm just not into it, you know? Okay, now I'm having the opposite problem, where nothing's appearing on my map. Okay, now it is. Okay, moving over there kills everyone off your map. Okay, this is just weird. But, yeah, I just really don't feel in it, but at the same time, I really don't want to miss out on this. You know, I am actually kind of interested in seeing what else happens in this. Because I got absurdly lucky within my first 2 hours of play, getting a tabula rasa. Tabula rasa. You know, first 2 hours of play and I got that. And I also got the octagonal caress within it. Then I come back and within like the next 2 hours of play, I get Anseret's Mark and Blackheart. You know? This has been an absurdly lucky run thus far. 4 uniques within 4 hours. You know? I do want to keep this going. You know? So, I'm just feeling empty with it, you know? I've played it too recently. And I'm not playing new content, I'm just replaying the old stuff. So it's not quite doing it for me. So like I said, if I could be somehow doing something else while doing it, it would make it so much better. But obviously I can't do such a thing, because I'm in the middle of fucking recording. So I'm just kind of stuck here and puzzled as to what to do. But anyway, it is tempting to just do no commentary and just to watch something on my phone while doing this, put on a podcast. But I'll figure it all out at some stage. I do hope you've enjoyed all the same, somehow, some way. I do hope you've enjoyed it, and I do hope you join me again soon. And I do apologize for not being wholeheartedly in this, or, you know, more interested in this. But, yeah. What I can do about it, to be honest. Anyway, I'll talk to you again next time. I do need to go get dinner. Have to go to the shop and get it. So, gotta go. Till then, love and peace, baby.